Good morning. Hello, Ted. Good morning, and happy holidays to you. Those of you gathered here at the Private Bank Fire Pitch, those watching on chicago-fire.com, and to those of our friends at csnchicago.com, welcome. We're certainly glad that you are here. Today's a big day for the Chicago Fire Soccer Club. General Manager Nelson Rodriguez will soon introduce to you our new head coach, Veljko Paunović. And I'll just give you a lay of the land for how today will go. Each of these gentlemen have brief statements to share with you. We'll then open up the audience for questions and answers. We do have a brief photo opportunity following that. And then these gentlemen, as well as our COO, Atul Khosla, will be available for one-on-ones if you guys wish to extend the conversation. And then we'll move ahead. So without further ado, I introduce to you Fire General Manager Nelson Rodriguez.
Thank you, Doug. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Bienvenidos a los medios de hispanos también. Gracias por venir hoy. When I introduced myself to the fans and the community of Chicago, I spoke about trying to build a peak performing organization. And I mentioned at that time that we would be values driven and people oriented. And today's announcement or today's introduction of Veljko Paunović, I think, is clearly a step in that direction. A new coach often symbolizes hope. Hope that something in the future will be better. I don't have that hope. I have incredible belief that we are better already today, and we will continue to be significantly better in the future. Why do I have such conviction about Pauno? First, he learns and teaches enthusiastically. And I think this is a critically important component in today's MLS and in the future of our league. Second, he competes relentlessly. Although he is a gentleman and has humility, don't be fooled. He wants to, and we will find ways to win. And third, he pursues passionately. He has an energy level that will match that of any player or coach. And I think that having Pauno as our leader is a significant movement from conventional thinking to forward thinking. He's an adaptive soccer mind. He has the conviction of his ways and his beliefs that they will lead to success and results. You know, I was lucky enough to be asked to join the Fire, and I wanted to join the Fire. And one of the things that I really wanted out of our head coach was someone who also wanted to coach the Fire above other opportunities. We are really lucky to have Veljko Paunović, and it is my great pleasure to introduce him formally to you today.
Thank you, Nelson. Good morning, everyone. And I'm very excited at becoming a member of Chicago Fire community. Before I start my presentation, I would like to give thanks to a few very important people for me. First, I want to thank to my family, who is always giving me the support and love in my coaching career. They'll be watching all this streaming live, and I want to say hi to them, and big kiss, of course. And I want to thank to Andrew Hauptmann, Nelson Rodriguez, and the organization for giving me this great opportunity to coach the team in this wonderful city and with these great people and professionals. I have only been for 18 hours here, and I already have something that I will remember for my life. Yesterday at the airport, the support of the customs officer and the warm reception that I received from the people from office is something that I will always remember. Thank you for that. Thank you for making me feel so welcome. And I look forward to meeting all our fans and partners next week at the series of events that we'll have. I also want to thank to Serbian Federation on the great support and cooperation that we had in the past 3 years, winning together the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. I want to tell you that I'm totally aligned with the values of the club. Tradition, honor, passion, and I would like to add a couple more. Respect. Respect for all of those who worked before me in this club. For all the people that gave the best for this team and for this community. I want also respect for all the people that will work with me from now on. Respect for the fans and opponents, referees, as well as for all the participants of this beautiful game. Responsibility. Responsibility for our team, for our players, goals and decisions. Sorry about that. That's the power. Players, as I said, total responsibility for our team, for our players, for our goals and decisions. Responsibility towards our community. Enthusiasm for working together, for improving, to give the best in every session and every game in order to be the best we can be. With these values, I believe we will build the trust, which is crucial value for our mutual success. I tell you what I believe. I believe in people, their goodness and desire to be better. I believe in players, I believe in coaches, fans, and all the workers that help us. I believe in a vision. I believe in Andrew's and Nelson's vision of building a winning team and great club. I believe when the right people meet and have the same values, same passion and preparation, everything is possible. Nelson, we know each other for quite a few years already, and from the moment we met at the offices of MLS, we really, I saw that we share the same passion for this game and the same values in sport and life. And I'm very grateful to you, Nelson, for choosing me to work together on this great and fantastic project. I also believe in values. I believe in talent. I believe in creativity and ideas. I believe in organization, plan. I believe in work ethic. I believe in process, and I believe in our success. For me, the success is when you passionately give all the best you have in every moment of your life. And now I would like to share my message for the supporters. I know you've been through a very difficult time in the past years, and I know that you've been always giving your best at every game. I know you've been rooting for the team no matter the weather conditions, the circumstances, or the seasons of the year. You always been there. And I know you gave a lot of energy, a lot of time, resources, and money. But I'm telling you this, more than ever, we need you. We need you to come to the stadium. We need your support. We need you to root for us. We need your chants. We need your flags. We need your passion, and we need your love. Let's create together a winning environment where the players will feel passionate to give their best in every game, no matter the circumstances. We want to deliver you a winning team who always gives the best on and off the field and never give up. We want to deliver you the team that will inspire you and one that you love and enjoy even more. My final message is, let's start the fire together. Thank you.
Hi, Veljko over here. Tim Cronin from AP. You know the recent record, one playoff appearance in the last few years and a long time since the last playoff run. How are you going to turn that around, and what's the style of your team going to look like on the pitch?
Well, thank you for that question. What we want to is to create the team, adaptive team, as Nelson said that before. We want the team that will be able to play with alternatives, the team that will be prepared to play against every opponent, as I mentioned before, against every opponent, no matter what is his name or his style. So that will require from us to prepare very well, to prepare for all the aspects of the game, and this is what the process that will take. Of course, they will take a time, but the pre-season, of course, will be very important in order to prepare for the good season and change the dynamic of the last years. We want passionate players for our team. We want players that will come to every session, the players who will come to every session happy, and then after the session go even happier. In order that we are going to create the environment, we will create the resources and everything what is needed for the players to perform well, to feel and not only happy, but to feel that they are making a great thing for this community and playing for Chicago Fire.
My name is Goran Veselinovic. Serbian Yellow Pages is actually a Balkan City magazine. I having two questions. I don't want to be too much provocative, but knowing you below the one of the best young coach right now, and knowing the situation in the Serbian soccer, why the Chicago Fire, please? And another question, knowing the Serbian Serbian Soccer Federation is after Argentina and Brazil exporting the many Serbian young players, are we going to be able to see some of them in the Chicago Fire?
Yeah, thank you for that
Thank you.
question.
Thank
Hvala,
you.
hvala puno. Well, Chicago Fire, as I mentioned before, the people. People is, for me, the most important. The people change everything. And when we started this project, started to talk about it, when I was called for interview and coming from Nelson, that was the sign for me. Because I always for me, the requirement is to work with the right people. And with then I met Andrew. And I see that, as I mentioned before in my speech, that when you find the right people and you share the same things, values, ideas, preparation, passion, all these things were very important for me. I said, those are the people that I wanted to work with them. And I can tell you that when I played here in Chicago, in the same moment, I felt like I want to come back here. And it was really, why? Because I just felt good. And I know that Chicago had, as I said before, a difficult time in the past few years. But I think this is the point of coming back, of returning. I will rather use the word, this is the point when we are going to improve, that we are going to go higher and higher and create the winning team. And I want this. I love this kind of challenge. This challenge for me is really something that I love to have, because I'm going to be using all my knowledge, all my experiences. I'm going to speak all my languages, because in the locker room we are expecting to have a lot of people from different parts of the world. So this challenge really makes me feel 100%. And the second question, we are working on our team. We are building our team. We are working together. And we will, of course, we will look for the best prospects, for the best team that we can make. It's first, for us, the first is our vision, then will come the people.
Hi, Jack McCarthy with the Chicago Tribune. Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you.
You speak 6 languages, is that correct?
Yeah, including mine, yeah. Some better, some not so good, yeah.
Good enough,
I mean,
though.
good enough to communicate.
My question is, in addition to your role as head coach and on-field and in practice, what will your role be in player personnel, player acquisition, player signings? Will you be heavily involved with that, or is there a separate, will that be more Nelson's?
Yeah, we work together. We work together, as I said before. We work on all these players. Some of the players are coming from my part of the knowledge, the other from the Nelsons, because I think we are a team. We are working. We have to work that way, and that's why I wanted to work here, because I think that nobody knows everything. Nobody is able to do everything by himself. So, again, having the right people with you, you can achieve everything.
Will you, though, have the final decision on who you want to have and make budgetary decisions also? Are you going to be involved with that?
Yeah, we will, of course, we will always have the, how you say, discussion, but it's more like we will always agree, we will be talking about it and taking the decisions together.
Joe Cosentino from thetunnel.com. Coach, have you had a chance to look at the roster? I mean, not right now, it's pretty stripped down with the contractual things. Where do you see its strengths, and where do you see the weaknesses, and what you have now at this point?
First of all, we have 14 players in this moment, so we have to build our team. And I honestly, I don't see any weaknesses. I see things that we have to improve, and I see that we are very enthusiastic to do. We are doing a great job already, and I think Nelson will tell you more about that later. But the point is that we know what we need, and we are in seek of those prospects in order to improve our base. We have a good base, and we are working on improving. And I'm talking about the team, about the player, about the players, and yeah, that's it.
Coach, Orange Schwartz from the Daily Herald. What are reasonable expectations for this team next season? Should fans expect the team to reach the playoffs or go even further than that?
As I said, we have to improve all the numbers. And our goal is to improve all the numbers, which I believe will take us. Chicago Fire has always the maximum ambition. So we will, as I said before, we will play in every game. No matter who is there, we will play the best we can. And in that order, we have to prepare well. So now what we are doing is working on the team, working on the basis. When the preseason starts, we will work on our style. And our style, as I said, have to be adaptive. The players have to be strong, mentally strong, physically strong. Then they have to have skills, technical, tactical skills, in order to win everybody. So our expectations are to improve our numbers, and in that order, we want, of of course, we will always play to get to the playoffs, at least to the playoffs.
Jacek Zieliński, Polish Radio, WPNA. Coach, you said before about vision first, people second. I believe that that's true, but on the other hand, people very important playing, right? So, do you have any players on mind at this moment? And the other thing about the vision, what do you think about getting player from one region, like 3-4 players, let's say from Serbia, right, or from former Yugoslavia? It used to call Brazil of Europe because it was so many players playing in different countries from former Yugoslavia, and then get some young American players and really do a great team. I believe that it's no time to talking about vision ideas. You guys have to do something because it's a long time that we not winning anything.
Yeah, thank you for that question. Of course, we are working on that, and when the time comes, we will share with you everything that we are working. I don't think that now we have to share the names. We have to give you any kind of things that we are in process of doing. So we are really working every day. We have a lot of people that wants to come to play for our team, and we are evaluating them. We are also, first, as I said before, we want to find the right players for our style, and the right players, intelligent players with the values that we need for our team. The never giving up team. This is what we have here. And I'm telling you, if we find that, I'm sure that our supporters, our fans, will be very happy with the outcome of the next season. No names here.
All right, guys, that'll conclude the formal portion of this press conference. We do invite the cameras and folks up forward. I know there are a number of Hispanic media in attendance that would like to get Spanish-specific sound bites. We invite you to do so. Perhaps on this side of the stage, both Nelson and Pauno will be available for those. And then we can also have a second group over here for English sound bites. And if our Serbian media would like to get some, they would like to do that as well. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.